We are live, guys. Thank you very much for muting your mics. Hey, we want to say thank you so much to everybody who's joining the stream today and to all the clubs that have already donated. Today, we are doing a fundraiser to benefit Save the Children. Thanks to almost 40 different MCs within the GTA MC community, we have now raised over $3,600. Much love to Doc Renegades, who just came through a couple of minutes ago with a $220 donation. Absolutely impressive. Very much appreciated. Thank you guys very much for being here with us today to celebrate 7 years. Reaper Lords were founded on December 12th, 2013. And here we are on December 12th, 2020, celebrating 7 years in this community. Before we get into that, though, we all want to salute the incredible sacrifice and donations that have been made by all of these clubs in the community. From all of us here at Reaper Lords, thank you so much. We're so proud of you guys. When you think about all the negativity that goes on in the community and all the nonsense, look how beautiful this is to have almost 40 clubs getting together to help raise money for a wonderful cause. From all of us to all of you, we salute you. These are tough times for lots of people. You got coronavirus going on. You got the Christmas holidays coming up. Money's tight for a lot of people, and this community has really dug deep. And we are so impressed and so thankful and so proud of being part of such a wonderful community. Outstanding, everybody. Truly outstanding. Thank you. Outstanding, everybody. Truly. Shouts to everybody in the chat right now. We see you guys there. I'm going to post a little bit of a link here. If you'll stand by for 1 second, I'm going to post a link in the chat for anybody who wants to donate. The charity that we're raising money for today is Save the Children. They have been working for over 90 years to help protect children in times of war, in times of famine, in times of need. For us, the big focus had to do with all the child trafficking that goes on in the world today. It's not covered enough by the media, so we wanted to help raise awareness for that. And yeah, that's why we selected that charity primarily. One thing that they do with regard to helping children is after these children are saved, after they get rescued from these child trafficking situations, you can imagine the healing takes time. They need somebody to help them with food, to help them with shelter, to help them with, you know, the psychological damage that they've suffered. And that is one thing that Save the Children does, and does very well. And that's why we want to support them. And that's why we are so thankful that so many in the community have gotten together to do just that. So if you look in that live chat right now, at the top of the chat, I have pinned the link. That is where you can donate. Also, as you donate, if you look at the top left portion of the screen, you can see there the current total is $3,679. We had a goal of just $1,000. We thought that would be fantastic. If we could raise $1,000 in this community, we thought that would be a beautiful thing to do to help this wonderful charity. And you guys have come through in such a huge fashion. We've already tripled that, on our way to quadrupling that. It's truly incredible, truly beautiful. So as you guys donate, keep an eye up on that left-hand portion of the screen. That is a live update. You will be able to see exactly when your money hits and know that it's going to a great cause. What do you say, Reaper Lord? 7 years, huh?
Hell yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? 2013 to now. It's incredible, huh? So impressive. So impressive. I'm going to go down the line here and talk to some of these lords and give you guys just a little bit of a sense of who we are and what we're about. I want to start off with Lord Assassin up there on the porch. He is our national president. National president Reaper Lord sits over both charters. We have one on Xbox, our Paleto Bay charter, and one on PS4, which is our Los Santos charter. Lord Assassin is the national president who has authority over both of those charter. MP, what do you think, brother? 7 years.
Howdy. It's an outstanding feat. You know, a lot of our Reaper Lords have been here throughout that entire time. We've got a couple of those guys. We've got guys who've been here, like yourself, 30, approaching 7 years. People that have really pushed on and made this club what it is today. So, you know, amazing achievement. And from me to everybody in the community, I just want to say thanks for every donation. You know, whether it be $1, $100, it means the world to us that everybody can come out and support in this way. So I salute each and every one of you. Want to catch you in game sometime soon.
Hell yeah. We also have in the lobby here Lord Ruger. Ruger, how long you been a Reaper Lord?
Man, I'm going on 5 years come March 21st.
Wow.
Man, the whole journey has been amazing, man. It's been dope being a part of something, you know, bigger than myself. Something that is like, you know, family away family. You know what I mean? I hop on with you guys, and you know, we hit these lobbies, we play a game, and you know, just shooting jokes or whatever. You know, like it's dope. So yeah. And I also want to thank everybody in the community as well. You know, you guys are amazing. You know, for the donations, and you know, just being a part of the same page that we're on. You know, trying to help these kids eat and have clothing and you know everything else. You know, have an education. So yeah.
Absolutely. Ruger's our charter president for the Los Santos charter. He has authority over the PlayStation 4 players. Thank you, brother. Very well said. I also want to give special recognition to Lord Tripperman back there. Lord Tripperman is our VP in Los Santos. And Trip has just done a tremendous amount of work. All the beautiful graphics that you guys seeing, getting the initial charity set up, doing all that kind of back end work to get the website to link in with the donation pages and coordinating with the people that Save the Children to make all of this happen. I see a lot of people shouting me out on Instagram and elsewhere, but I'm just playing a position. Trip has done a phenomenal job and a tremendous amount of work behind the scenes. So really, truly, Trip, you know, thank you very much. You've made us all proud. Excellent work, brother.
I appreciate that, Dirty. I'm honored and humbled to have the opportunity to do it. You know, it's safe to say that this club changed the landscape in GTA, you know, 7 years ago, and I'm just so proud to be part of.
Oh no, did I lag out? Oh no! What the heck? My controller died. Stand by, guys. Stand by. That is so annoying. I can't imagine why it would do that. Stand by 1 second. Stand by. Hey, Trip, I'm sorry. My controller died. I don't know why. Yeah, we lost all of that. You were saying that the club changed the landscape of the community, and then my controller just inexplicably died. I apologize.
No worries. At least we don't have batteries like over in So no, I was saying that, you know, it's safe to say that this club changed the landscape in GTA online 7 years ago, and I'm just so honored and humbled to be here now, and as this club continues to change the landscape for gamers around the world, and showing everybody what a truly dedicated group of individuals can do.
Hell yeah!
It's fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and for the community that has come forward to help support this cause. Mad respect.
No doubt about it. Thank you, brother. Too good. Let me ask you. You're an eloquent guy. Why is it important? Why is it important for us to do these kind of things? What's the significance of us doing a charity event like this? What does it mean to you? What does it mean to the club? Why should we invest all this energy in doing something like this?
Because it's a worthy cause, and it demonstrates that even though we might be like-minded individuals, you know, we might come from different backgrounds. Someone at some point has struggled. Every one of us at some point in their life has struggled. So when we look out and we reach out to these kind of charities, you can probably, you know, each and every one of us can probably see a little bit of ourselves in them. And it's always good to be able to come online, you know, beneath all the rubbish and the trash talk and all that, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's all the game. But when we start putting these events together about for charities, you know, live streams or whatever it is, like the things we've done in the past, it just demonstrates that ultimately everyone thinks the same, and we want to demonstrate that these communities are more than just a game. They're more than just a couple people getting online, putting a uniform on and being like, oh, let's go shoot stuff, you know, let's go hunting, let's go play on bikes or whatever else. It's not just about that for us, and giving that back to somebody is just, I think, it's just the kind of the ultimate thing you can do. Doing what we enjoy, being alongside each other in this line, in this club, and then actually using that to benefit someone else's life. I don't think there's anything better than that.
Hell yeah. Couldn't agree more. Zero, what do you think? How does it make you feel to be part of an organization that does things like this?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. You know, the main reason that I put my application into the Reaper Lords a bit over a year ago was because I wanted to be part of a group, of a community that took themselves seriously, that valued its relationships with each other, and that valued that community's relationships with everything else that's around us. And I think that these charity events is part of what defines us. You know, we are defining our relationship with the world, and that we are part of the world, and that we care about the world, and we put our time and our trouble and our effort into, you know, making the world a better place. And for kids, it's just a no-brainer. So very, very proud of what we're doing right now.
Beautiful. Thank you, Zero. Appreciate you being here. Zero comes over from the Xbox charter, our Paleto Bay charter. Good example of one of the strengths of our club is we have lots of members that have both consoles. So, you know, it's not like we have two, you know, separate families. We have one family where we can go back and forth fluidly over both consoles, and it really helps to drive unity. So very much appreciate you, Zero, coming on over here to the PlayStation. I'm sure it's a pleasure to be on the superior console for a change, but just want you to know we appreciate it very much. Black Will with the 50 piece. Thank you very much for the donation, Will. Good stuff.
Yeah, more than welcome. I mean, worthy cause, everybody should be doing it.
Yeah, for sure. That's right. Yeah, that link is at the top of the chat. It's pinned at the top of the chat for anybody who would like to donate. It's right up there. Will, you're secretary in the club. Did you have an appreciation for just how complicated a job that was going to be when you took that role?
I've been here for only a little while, by myself through the hierarchy. I've done everything step by step. I've enjoyed, you know, put in as much energy in it as I've got back from the community. This is just one awesome club, and all of us coming together to sort such a worthy cause is just amazing. It just blows the mind how many people are donating and how many people are putting in the efforts. It's absolutely fantastic.
Hell yeah, brother. Dude, I just saw ORMC Hammer with Outcast Reapers just dropped $150 into the charity. Much respect to Outcast Reapers, and you, Hammer, in particular. Thank you very much. That is so impressive. Outcast Reapers was at $350 donated up to this point. With that $150 dono, that puts Outcast Reapers at $500 donated just from one club. How about that? Wow. Respect to you guys, Outcast Reapers. That is so impressive. Welcome back, Scully. $500 from Outcast Reapers. Truly impressive. Thank you, ORMC Hammer. That's huge, man. That is huge. Very impressive. I see V Rogue just came through with a 25 piece. Thank you very much, Rogue. That is awesome. That is awesome. Another club, another MC community member coming through and dropping some money in the donations. That is just unbelievable. Ryan Hill, $20. Thank you, sir. Where's Ryan at? I saw Ryan around here somewhere. He's all the way down here. Boy, you guys are gonna be out of mic range with the size of this freaking line. Good stuff, Ryan. Thank you very much. Ryan, how long you been a Reaper Lord?
6 years in August.
Man,
so just over 6 years.
that is wild. I remember you as a brown jacket. You got patched in right before me.
Like 2 weeks before.
Can you believe how long it's been? It's wild, right?
Long time ago, bro. Long time.
I mean, if you think about where you were, and I'm just gonna, I don't want to put out too much of your personal info now, but you know, I take it back over the years, and I think of where you were, and I mean literally physically on the planet. Since the time you've joined this club, you've been all over. You've seen so many beautiful things. I remember when you were out traveling and getting all the reports back from all the different places you had been. that was really something cool to have, you know, somebody out in the club, out there in the world doing that stuff. Does that feel like a lifetime ago or what?
Yeah, so long. All the memories keep popping up on my Facebook and stuff. So
You were like a kid.
I remember buying the PS3 when I was in Australia.
Yeah, that's wild, right? Really beautiful, beautiful. See, we got Firefox Kit down there. How you doing, Kit?
Hi.
Kit, you're one of these lords that has been around forever as well. When did you join?
It's literally been so long, I don't remember. I know I was here before you and Ryan.
Oh,
so...
wow. All right, I guess we got to respect seniority. That's so cool. And Kit, you started out in...
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
my
calm down,
bad.
calm down. You started out in Paleto Bay too, right?
Sorry.
Weren't you a PB?
No, actually, I started out in LS, and then I went to PB.
You went to PB, and now
I'm
you're
a
back
regional
again?
Yep.
That is wild. That is wild. Swifty, I know you're going through it, brother. I want to thank you very much for making time to be here today.
That's not what I'm meant to do.
Much love to you, bro. Thank you very much for being here, and love to your family as well.
No problem, man. Oh yeah, thank you.
Say, bro, how do you like being an enforcer in the club?
That's not too bad, man. It's actually pretty beneficial. You get to see some of these around that can grow up and be the actual great lords when they come and become patches. Like, you got a few of them down here, like Psycho, K-Mac, Badge, a few of those dudes. Beardman.
Feels good, doesn't it?
The dude to my right is the one the dude to the right of me is the one that made me the way I am. That guy down there, and then you got a crazy girl on the other end as well. Those are mine.
Hell yeah, Artorius. I would nominate you for Reaper Lord of the Year if I could. You've had a tremendous impact on the club this year, bringing in thousands of applications with the work that you did together with Lord Crazy Gill and others. I remember you coming to me early on, maybe a year and a half ago, talking about, hey, what can we do to drive more applications? I want to try this. I want to try that. And I was like, oh, that's, really nice of Art to step up and want to help out. And I just watched you go progressively from this little project to this little project to this little project until you landed a major project that got millions of views for the club and drove in thousands of applications and has directly resulted in a lot of the blue that you see on this wall here today on Red Dead. What is it? Why do you put in that amount of work? What you put, I don't know how many hours into that recruiting drive that you did, and what made you want to do that, and how does it feel to see these tremendous results?
My God, a lot of questions. Mostly because I'm in this for a long time, about 4.5 years now. It's been a huge part of my life. Where I am now, my current position is all due to the fact of the support that I've received from this club. I'm tremendously passionate about where we are now and where we can be in the future. And if I can ingrain that into the new patches coming in and drive that forwards, I'm gonna receive a tremendous amount of satisfaction from that. But also, really, being honest with you, Dirty, just the support that I've received from the patches to my left and my right pushes me onwards, to work harder and longer to create more results for this club in the future.
Beautiful. Beautiful. It's appreciated, Art, for real. I got to take a look at these donations for a second. They're getting away from me. We've just had a tremendous number of donations pour in. I'm talking, hang-arounds and prospects from Reaper Lords just dropped 50. Individual prospect dropped 6. That's outstanding. Love seeing the next generation of Lords already getting in on the action, already doing good, already helping out. Thank you, Brownies, for that. Powerhouse just dropped another 100 piece. That brings Rebels Haven MC up to $300 in donations. Unbelievable. $300 from Rebels Haven and Powerhouse. Outstanding stuff. Lord Pack, good stuff, brother. Thank you with the 20 piece.
Hell yeah.
Hadratus Ravens, another $20. Thank you very much. Those guys have been climbing up the ranks in terms of the donos. That they were at 80. That puts them up to a cool 100. Absolutely incredible. Outstanding work, boys. Outstanding work. And let's see who else we got in here dropping donations. They're coming in fast and furious now. Tree Molly with the 20 piece. Thank you very much for that. Let's see here. Renegades with another 10. Renegades have been dropping a tremendous amount of money, put a ton of support behind it. Dark Renegades, thank you very much. That takes them up, again, almost $230, or excuse me, over $420 now. It's just so impressive. Swayze Express, thank you. Chata Prez, Ruga, thank you very much for that $25 dono, man. That's awesome. Thank you, Ruga. I love seeing these numbers go up and up and up and up. So impressive. So impressive. What do you think, Screw? Screw is also an enforcer in the LS charter. How's it feel, brother? 7 years.
Oh, it's crazy, right? It's mad. Just watching chat or stream, just seeing everybody donate is something special, right? Everybody coming together for a great cause. It's magic.
It really is. It really is.
Really impressed. So.
Godfrey, how's life in your part of the world?
Shit's very different here, bro. You know, you're in the States right now. It's winter for you guys, but currently it's summer holidays for me. I'm actually from Namibia, which is a country in the southern side of Africa, just above South Africa. And I'm actually the only African territory club, so it's actually a fun fact about me, and it's pretty interesting. You know, it's just different, you know, and it's good to be a part of this club, and yeah, man, it's good to see everybody doing, and to see that everyone's contributing to a community in a very positive way, especially in this toxic community as it is, because the gaming community can get that toxic, so just good for some positivity to be going around.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got to tell you, brother, I love having you in the club. I love seeing, you know, in the crew chat, all the videos you post and, you know, sharing aspects of your life. I think, you know, aside from you just being a cool ass dude, like, you really help us, you know, to see, you know, a different side of, you know, everybody likes to talk about, you know, sort of Africa as one place. Obviously, it's incredibly diverse, a huge continent, lots of countries, lots of cultures. So being able to see a little slice of that in your daily life for us is phenomenal, man. I think we've all learned a lot, and it's challenged, you know, sort of some preconceived notions. And, you know, for myself personally, I love being able to say I got a brother in Namibia, and, you know, if I ever find myself over there, hopefully I can crash on your couch.
Yeah, it's everybody welcome this side, bro. I'll clearly host whoever's trying to pull up this side. As long as y'all host me too when I pull up.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Absolutely, brother. Lady Devils MC just came through with another 50 piece. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate you very much. They were, I think Lady Devils might have been the first club to donate. So they were at $38 now with 50 more. That puts them at $88. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Lady Devils. Much love to that club. I've been so impressed with you guys. I follow your club page. I follow your president's page, AK, and she's always coming through with positivity and good vibes, and her, you know, cooking show and just all of that. I really love the vibes you guys put out in the community. So thank you very much, Lady Devils. That's appreciated. Big Zach coming through with the 50 piece. Thank you, Lord Zach. Outstanding, brother. Zach, how do you, I don't know if how much you want me to say about it, so I'll just be vague and you can be specific if you want, but like, how do you find balancing your work life and family life with the club? You know, a lot of people, I think, have this notion that you can't do, you know, all of these things and be a Reaper Lord. You hold office in this club and also have a job that's incredibly demanding. How have you been able to balance that over the years?
And sometimes it seems like I'm really not balancing it, but honestly, I have every day is like a written down schedule almost. I gotta plan my shit out at least a week in advance or so.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. What would you say to, you know, people who are in a similar line of work as to whether or not it's possible to meet your obligations at your job and also be a member of this club?
Well, I would say the job and real life is always going to come first, but that doesn't make it impossible to be around Jack to become a Reaper Lord either, you know, because I have real life. Everybody on this line has real lives, and it's possible. You just gotta want it. That desire's gotta be there.
No question about it. Just a matter of fitting it in. It's like, I look at it like it's like working out or studying or anything else. I mean, you got to establish, you know, how you want to spend your days, and you know, if it's something you love and something you're passionate about, you'll find a way to squeeze some time in here and there. That's for sure. K-Mac, you're one of the brand new Reaper Lords. When did you get patched, brother?
Not too long ago. I think it was 2.5 weeks back.
Brand new. You
Something
still
like
got
that.
that new patch smell on you.
Yep. Box fresh, yep.
What made you want to join the club? What attracted you to the club?
Exactly this. I saw it on a video that you guys did charity, and I was like, man, I wish I could be a part of a club that does charity and helps people out. And this is exactly why I joined, and I'm proud to be here. And I'd like to thank everyone who donated and made this an awesome experience for both me and everyone else.
For sure, for sure. And what do you think in terms of what your expectations were, you know, based on what you read about us online and that kind of thing, and, you know, and now that you're here wearing the blue, like, is it what you thought it was going to be? Is it different? Is it more? Is it less?
Oh, man. It's different. It's totally different, but in a good way. I had no idea that, you know, we were capable of being this entire community together and doing something. You know, it's incredible.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where's Lord Beardman? Is Beard in here?
Right here,
How you
dirty.
doing, brother?
I'm alright, bro.
Oh, great. What was the biggest surprise to you? You're a brand new patch as well. What do you go on 3-4 weeks now?
Yeah, almost a month as a full patch.
That's
yeah.
awesome. What was the biggest surprise?
Biggest thing for me, honestly, when I seen the video, like, you know, you see like the brotherhood, you see you guys working for a cause, and you really have no idea of what it is until you step forth in here and you see, like, you know, how much we bond together and how much we actually like create this sense of like creativity. Honestly, like how we just strive for something, and you wouldn't believe the bonds that you actually gain within the brotherhood, within the process. Like I talk to you guys more than I talk to my friends that I grew up my whole life. You know, like, our chat is my new favorite.
Right.
So just to be a part of that is like unbelievable, and I wouldn't have thought that watching any video.
All right, check this out, bro. If 10 years ago somebody said to you, you were gonna be in a video game brotherhood and your closest friends were gonna be video game characters, what would you have told them?
Never in a million years. Never in a million years would I thought this could even be possible, and whoever put this together and thought of this is just a freaking genius.
Hell yeah.
In my eyes, they're just a genius, man. Because I love every day of this process.
Couldn't agree more. Respect to KG, the founder, enjoying his retirement, but very much appreciate what he founded together with another handful of passionate people, and we're all benefited from it today, and it's beautiful to see it go on year after year after year, those traditions getting passed down. Crazy Gil, how you doing, brother?
What's going on? How you doing?
Great, man. You just heard from Beard. Beard was an outstanding brown jacket, in large part to the work you did to help craft him and mold him on the early sides. How does it feel to see him standing there rocking the blue now?
You know, to my left and to my right, it's just pretty outstanding to see this line of Reaper Lords, and knowing that I had, you know, just a little bit of a role in some of them is truly wonderful. So, you know, it's great. It's really great.
Salute to you, brother, for making it happen. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. That work matters. Tia, how you liking your time as a Reaper Lord so far?
Oh, it feels pretty good, Dirty. I'm enjoying it a lot, man. A lot of good people standing here, and I get to talk to them and play with them all the time. So
How you like getting over and playing on GTA as well?
oh, it's
I don't.
awesome.
You didn't
See,
play
I'm-
much
I'm
before
like a
joining, right?
Brand new. No, I never played. I told a lot of these guys this is actually the first online game I've ever played. So I'm like a level 5 over there on GTA still. I'm just learning how it works, but you know I've gotten to go on some rides, and Walkman was trying to show me how to shoot yesterday, and it's really cool, man. I'm looking forward to doing more of that.
That's awesome. We're happy to have you here, brother. Looking forward to seeing you here at the 10-year stream a few years from now.
Oh yeah.
Slurring, we have some fun events planned out for later today. Talk to me a little bit about, you put a lot of effort in, together with Black Will and others, trying to come up with these custom games for us to play here on Red Dead to help pass the time and keep everybody, you know, fired up and enjoying themselves. Talk to me about, you know, that process and why you invest so much time in that.
I don't think we should let the game. Now I'm struggling to find the word. English is not my first language. But I don't want game to set the rules for how we play. We create our own content. We make our own fun. Many people have complained over Red Dead that Rockstar doesn't put enough work into it. I think they have created a beautiful world for us to explore and to have fun with. We create our own content. We make our own fun. And it's important to hang out. It's not always what we do, but we do it together. But we sure do fun stuff together. And we're gonna play a few games later on.
I'm really looking forward to it, man. I can't wait. It's going to be great. You always put together great stuff, so that's going to be fun. And thank you for all the effort. It's so important, bro. It's so important. I think you hit it right on the head. You know, Rockstar creates this environment, but it's not up to them to, you know, make us have fun or anything like that. So having folks like you and Will and others, you know, to be able to put together those kind of events is just fantastic. So thank you, brother.
Thank you, much appreciated.
Crumbs, I got to say, we got a Lord Nice Guy down the end of the line here, but I think if we took a vote, most Lords would say you're probably one of the nicest guys in the club, especially with how you interact with the brownies. You know, a lot is made of, you know, how we torture our brownies and disrespect them, and we've certainly created a lot of enemies over the years by going hard on our brownies. Talk to me about, you know, your approach with the brownies and, you know, the balance that you add to the overall process.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you saying that. You know, I like to try to show and give respect at the same time, but, you know, there's a time and a place for everything, and, you know, I like to get to know somebody when I think someone understands, you know, what we're here for and what we're trying to do, then actually like to have a little bit more fun, but, you know, nice guy over there will attest, like, once I knew he got it, like, he and I would you know, we would just have fun, and I knew it never got personal, and I knew that he was having a good time the whole time. And if I ever questioned that, you might take a step back. And I think that's everybody here that realizes that. But you know, it's a game, you know, first and foremost. But it's also a person behind a mic, and you know, we take that very seriously.
Indeed.
You know, we're not trying to hurt people's feelings or anything like that.
Indeed. Do you find that any of your sort of like real life skills and talents, you know, kind of transition well into the game?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I work in, you know, in a field where, you know, communication is key, and just kind of establishing that rapport with people and that kind of thing, I think is very important. But you know, I do that every day. I think it comes naturally. But you know, other people it might be harder, but you know, it's something I enjoy. Teaching's kind of part of it. I enjoy.
I love it, man. Yeah, and I just think, again, you know, I think you're one of those people who adds, you know, another layer, you know, adds to the depth of the club, because you do have that kind of different perspective and personality, very compassionate human being. I mean, we got everybody in here from, you know, as we've talked about, you know, in different areas, from, you know, people who come from a street gang background, people who come from a military background, people who come from a law enforcement background, educational background, creative background, on and on and on and on. And I think that diversity that we have within the club just gives us so much depth and challenges us all the time, you know, to kind of see things from other people's perspectives. So very happy to have you in the club, brother, and, you know, sort of adding your little ingredient to the overall recipe that makes this so beautiful. So thank you, brother.
Happy to be here. I appreciate it.
Hey Pat, congratulations, bro. You're moving your career forward. You got your you got your license. You're all squared away. Do you want to talk about that a little bit? What it means to you to?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Yeah, man, I'm almost there. So the 21st, I'm done with school officially. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm in barber school. So once that's done, I just go and take the test, and then I can work full time in a barber shop. It's huge. Something that was mentioned earlier was like reaching out to your fellow Lord or just people in general, and just helping and just being willing to work with people and being understanding. And that's something that there's a lot of things that people probably say about the community or our club as a whole. And one thing that I think is commonly misunderstood is just how understanding everyone here is for each other. I was able to, when I first got into the club, I was like pretty active, and I was on more days than not throughout school. I obviously had to take some time and focus more on that. And if I hadn't been able to do that, I don't know what would happen. So I'm really thankful for all the aspects of the club that we have today.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm proud of you, brother, for making it through. I know you got a lot in your life that you're juggling. So to get through that coursework, it's no joke. The amount of hours you got to put into that is incredible. So I'm just so happy for you to see you moving up in the world and helping to create a better future for your family. And it's been a real point of pride to watch you develop within the club, brother. So keep up that good work. Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
man.
Man, we're going to be heading over to GTA in a little while, and I got to be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous, brother, about the ride formations. How we looking on GTA?
We good, bro. We good, bro. We be going on GTA the whole week. Everybody's sorted. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. So, yeah, I'm not worried, bro. It's going to work out perfectly.
Why is it important, man, for us to spend so much time? I mean, you do ride training with the Brownies, with the patches. You're constantly working to. Wattman's our road captain for the LS charter. Why is it important that we put all that work into all that kind of formation stuff and so forth?
We gotta represent, right? Gotta represent. Gotta look good. Gotta be in. Gotta make sure it's organized, right? Everything's part of organization. Everything we do is organized. So our rides got to be organized. The way we move got to be organized. Just like that, all slick, good, and organized.
No question about it. No question about it. You got to have that pride in what you do. It seems like a silly thing, but it really is a mindset. Everything we try to do in an organized fashion with unity and discipline. And it's hard to explain to people, but there just is a pride that comes from it, being part of something bigger than yourself, and being able to move as a unit with other people, even on just a video game. There's just something that comes out of it that makes you feel better and looks awesome, and I don't know, it taps into something. So, yeah, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the efforts. Ken, you've been putting in a lot of work on the website, taking your background from the real world and applying those skills in the club. Do you have any idea when you joined that you'd be taking what you do with the real world and basically, doing it for free for the club?
No, I think you see the work when you're a Brown, you see the work that the Lord's put in, and you're only too happy just to spend a bit of time doing what you can.
No doubt about it. How do you like being a Reaper Lord so far?
Every day's a great day as a
Hell
Lord.
yeah.
Gotta tell you. Beautiful.
You did outstanding as a brown jacket coming up through the process. I think everybody would agree. You showed sort of natural leadership abilities. You were out there helping the Brownies get organized, complete projects on time. A lot of people talk about again how hard we are on the Brownies, how we beat them down, how we demand them to do all kinds of weird sort of seemingly frivolous things. What do you think in terms of your brown jacket experience? Was it what you were expecting? And what do you think about what do you think the biggest misconceptions are relative to what you went through?
I think the misconceptions are that it's unfair. I really feel that I've improved
as a person in real life. You know, some of the bad habits I had, you know, in real life over a long period of time because I'm old. You know, I fixed them, and I like myself better as a person. I've got to tell you.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. No, I think that a lot of lords would say that. Jimmy, has that been your experience too? Do you feel like there are things you're picking up along the way in the club that are benefiting you in your real life as well, kind of broadening your horizons a little bit?
Hello. Yes, being a river road is an amazing thing. I still remember the first day, the day I passed in. It was amazing. Every day is amazing to play. To see we are all from all, and it's nice to see meet people every day.
For sure. Hey, let me ask you this. I want you to tell the chat on the live stream in your native tongue. If you were talking to somebody from your homeland, where you come from, in your own language, what would you tell them about joining the Reaper Lords?
Reaper Lords είναι γαμάτι χαρακτήρες. I said Reaper Lords, it's amazing characters, and you should try to join. And I want to say for people who thinks language barrier is, you know, I don't speak English very well, but this is not stopping me to be here, you know. That's all.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, your English is way better than what I speak in your language. All I know how to say is Malacca. So I really appreciate you putting in the effort. It's nice, you know, particularly for us Americans. A lot of us don't speak many languages. So, you know, to have the global community put in the time and effort to learn is, you know, makes life easier for us. And, you know, again, having somebody like yourself that comes from a different part of the world, it enriches us. So thank you for putting in the effort to learn the language and contribute to the club.
Thank you all. And thank the people who donate money for their children. It's an amazing day today. Happy to be here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, Con, do you think we're going to be here in 3 years for a 10-year anniversary?
I hope so. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be here. I don't know if you, yeah, I'm going to be here. Definitely.
Talk to me.
Hopefully on GTA.
Yeah. Indeed, indeed. Yeah. Do you think we're ever going to get a GTA 6, or are they just going to go on and on and on GTA Online, just DLCs for that?
I mean, it's a sensitive subject, but it's going to come here one day. When Rockstar want to make a bit more money, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. We'll see. We'll see. Someday, if them shot card sales ever slow down, we might actually get a new game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, nice guy, in a gaming environment where people like to have badass names and sound like killers and everything else, you chose the name Nice Guy, Lord Nice Guy. Why is that important for you to put that kind of vibe out there and label yourself like that?
Well, I mean, it's just all about spreading positivity around the world, dude. I mean, as long as, you know, we have a positive attitude and our outlook on life is positive, that's all we get. That's all we'll get back. It's all about what you put out into the community. And, for instance, this charity drive today, I mean, that's us putting goodness back out into the world, and no matter what, the entire world will receive goodness because of that. And I'm proud to be a part of that here today.
Couldn't agree more. Thank you. What time is it for you?
Oh, it's about 6 a.m., so kicking on, having a fantastic time, nuts and free for all this.
Wow.
Same with Zero over here next to me.
Wow.
At the same time frame with Zero, and got up early for this today because, you know, we want to be here, we want to be a part of this club, and we want to support it in every way we can.
I gotta tell you, it's so important for you guys on that Pacific side of the planet. I mean, you know, back in the old days, they used to say the sun never sets on the English Empire, and it's very much true here in the Reaper Lords as well. The sun never sets on the Lords. We got Lords literally all the way around the planet, playing at different time zones, and, you know, again, just bringing all of that cultural diversity and into the club that helps us to, you know, gain new perspectives. And yeah, so love having you in the club, brother. appreciate you guys holding down that, like I say, that APAC side of the world.
Love being here, man. Love being
Hell
here.
yeah. Sid City!
100%.
What's up, big dog? You want us to give you a minute? You want us to take some time and plug in your mic? We'll just wait.
No, I'm good. I have my mic muted,
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Dirty?
I'm good. Sin, I love you.
Love you
I think
too.
you're awesome, brother. Talk to me about us meeting out in L.A. when we had all the Reaper Lords last summer get together out there. What was that experience like for you?
Oh man, first of all, you a dreamboat in real life.
You too, baby.
Nah, man, it was an amazing experience. Got to meet you, little Firefox K at the end. Got to meet little D boy. He's not here at the moment. Got to meet little Zach all the way at the end as well. Little Tone not here at the moment. Got to meet amazing people. I loved it. Had a fun time, even though we only play on video game most of the time. It felt like I knew you for 10 years, man. Nothing new, nothing awkward. That moment, you meet someone for the first time, like, but playing with you all these years, man, it's like I knew you since I was a kid.
Yeah, it was wild, right? Like, I felt the same way. Like, normally, yeah, you get, like, those, you kind of standoffish, kind of reading the room. There was none of that. It was all hugs and love and just, I don't know. It was like being online, except, we were sitting with our toes in the sand, you know what I mean? Doing some shots and hanging out. It was dope. I loved it. What, in terms of the connections that you make, for me anyway, I think that, when we get together as a club in the real world and we do these kind of events, where we can meet up and, get to know other Reaper Lords in a physical connection and an in-person connection, I feel like it deepens the relationship a little bit. I'm surprised more clubs, crews, online gaming organizations don't do that. What's your recommendation to other people who are in the gaming communities? Good thing, bad thing, worth it?
Totally worth it, man. Honestly, if you are a brand new patch, like I have some new brothers on the line. Maybe they want to come out and meet. I know I talked to a few of them. If we ever meet in LA or Vegas or somewhere nearby, it'll be a fun road trip. Picking up some of you guys, meeting up with other lords. I definitely recommend other clubs, other gaming communities. Just meet up and experience it for the first time. Because it's an amazing time. Like you said, it may be just a long game for people, but for us it's more than that.
Heck yeah. Couldn't agree more. Jane, we just passed $4,700. We're at $4,715. Can you believe that?
No, I can't actually. That's like more than double what our goal was. It's crazy.
It is unreal. Yeah, we just had, let me just run off some of these donos real quick. Dirty Dragons just came through with another $15. They've donated a ton of money. Lord Kindred back there, he just came through with a 50 piece. Crazy Gill with a 50 piece. On behalf of Nice Guy Crumbs, $20. Thank you. I got a feeling that's Mrs. Crumbs over there. Thank you very much. Jaeger with a 10. LS Brownies with another 15. Lord Scully with a big hundo. Thank you, Scully. Where you at? That's awesome, man. $100. That is incredible. Thank you, Scully. Who else we got in here? Nice Guy with a 10 piece. Thank you. Ace, Wattman, everybody throwing in. Love seeing those numbers go up. I cannot believe we're pushing $5,000 today. Jane, talk about your responsibilities as a treasurer in Reaper Lords and what kind of things you do within the club.
Well, I'm in charge of making money for everybody, essentially. I check for glitches and, like little things we can kind of take advantage of within game, make us some extra money. and just also with the game mechanics that Rockstar has set forth in the game. Like, for instance, the trader table. We've done things where we've stacked trader tables and have pounded them out. Maybe designate an hour to do that, things like that. And I provide some information on the daily for everybody, as far as where Miss Madden Bazaar is and the daily challenge and things like that.
I love that so much. It helps the club so much to make things easier rather than everybody trying to go and go to YouTube or go to the Newswire and go kind of dig for that information. To have it at hand, it's really vitally important, and helps the club run more smoothly when everybody's laced up with cash and ready to go and can get what we need to be able to operate effectively on the game. So appreciate those efforts. Jane, how long you been in the club, Jane?
It will be 1 year on February 4th that I've been
That is so cool. That is so cool. And what does the club mean to you, Jane?
Oh man, so much. The last year of my life, I faced a lot of challenges, and I've met some amazing people that helped me more than I'll ever know through all that.
You got like an extended family now, huh?
Absolutely.
So cool. Glad to have you in it, Gene. That's for sure.
I'm glad to be here.
K-Mac, you're another brand new patch. When did you get blessed in?
Well, like I said, probably like 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I already asked you that, didn't I? My bad.
Yeah,
Any advice to the?
You were thinking about
any advice to the existing brownies? For the ones who are going through the process.
Yeah, I mean, I always say this stuff at I always say the stuff at rundown and stuff. Just be consistent. It's not that difficult. It seems as though it is at first. At the end of the day, you just do your job and stay consistently good, and you'll make it.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Lots fail. Badger, how many guys were in your brownie class?
My brownie class, we had a lot of guys. In my rundown, we had 4, and 2 of us made it, which was K-Mac and myself. But in our class, we had like 7, 8, 9 brownies, I think, and most of us have patched in. It's awesome. It's really awesome.
How many did you see fall by the wayside along the way, coming through the process?
I lost count at about.
Yeah, right? Like, they just come and go. It's like a revolving door. But how does it feel to be standing next to K-Mac here together? I mean, the 2 years you went through the process together, and now you're rocking the blue. How does it feel to be able to go through that process? And talk to me about that bond that you guys make going through brownies together.
Absolutely awesome. From day one, I got along with them, and ever since we were in the process together, and obviously we had hard times. Everyone has hard times in the process, and he was always the one guy that I would consistently talk to every day, like, hey man, how's your day? Oh, this was tough. This was fun. Oh, this was awesome. Stuff like that. So it's really, really nice to have that guy by your side, and it's really something unique that I never expected a process in a video game to do, and that blew my mind.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think it's, personally, most of the brownies that were in my class, they got whacked. So I ended up getting patched by myself without a lot of people. So it's, I saw the guys in front of me get patched, guys like Ryan Hill and a few others. And I ended up prospecting a lot longer than most people did back in the old days. It's pretty normal now, but back when I was doing it, people generally were able to get in a lot more quickly. And so I see the classes come through, and you have these chunks of lords that get made. I'm always a little bit jealous of those bonds that you guys have, having gone through the trenches together and making it through. So I wish you guys many more years together, riding alongside each other for the club.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Psycho!
Hey.
How are you, brother?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm awesome. I gotta be honest with you though. Like, I was stepping down some of the requirements for the brownies last night in the chat, and we got a great group of brownies. But like, I hate to say it, but I was thinking to myself, man, I wish Psycho was still a brownie. I wish he was still out there to be able to lead these guys, because you were like so gung ho throughout the whole process. Just always up in everything, and helping to step forward and lead the way, right? Like, anytime we needed a volunteer for anything like that, you were right there, and I see you carrying that attitude on into the club. So it's just so beautiful. I love playing GTA with you too. How you enjoying that?
Man, it's a new experience for me, GTA. I haven't played GTA before. I actually started playing GTA, for dispatch. Looking at dispatch and GTA just gives me, sense of pride, man. All these generations before me that have brought this and kept it, kept its reputation high, and it gives me a sense of pride to be playing on GTA, man. It's an honor.
Hell yeah. Well, it's great to have you here, man. I foresee great things coming out of you for years to come. I could tell you're one of those guys that's going to be around for a long time. And yeah, I love what you're adding to the club, brother. Cree, who you repping?
Sure, bro.
Yo.
Welcome back to PlayStation 4.
What's up? It's good to be here.
I just want to know, I sponsored you to get into the club. So how did that make you feel to know that I would be your sponsor?
Oh, that was very, very hard. I had a few sponsors, and I very much appreciate both of my sponsor friends who brought me up in the club. I'm very thankful.
I'm just playing. Cree, talk about your experience in the club. What does it mean to you?
Oh man, I don't even know where to start. I think when I joined, I knew that it was something different. I knew it wasn't, just any other crew. I knew it went a little deeper than just being an organized crew. I knew like there were real life bonds that were established, and obviously after being here for 4 years, I hit my 4 year in October. It's so much more, and it's like being part of a family. You have your ups, you have your downs, and there's always going to be, but there's always something to do when you get on. There's always something to talk about, and it feels like you guys are all just a click away. No matter what, I'm going to reach out to whoever it is. So I'm thankful to be here. Thanks for having me.
Beautifully said. Couldn't have said it better myself. On that note, Lord Watman, I'm handing the reins over to you, brother. Lead us out.
All right, look, smile up.
Oh, hey, Tone.
Single file on the road, heading west. All right, over to McFarland side.
Welcome. Good.
Up.
For this next piece, we're going to ride over and do some custom-made events, some stuff that Lord Slurring has prepared for us. So we're just going to do a little formation ride. I'd like to, again, go back around again to this chat and say thank you so much to everybody that has donated. You can see that link pinned at the top of the chat. When we set out to do this charity event, our target goal was $1,000. We were hoping to raise $1,000, and I'm here to tell you we are $25 away from raising $5,000. $5,000 for Save the Children. That is absolutely mind-boggling. Tone, what do you think of that, man?
That's kind of insane, to be honest. But I'm definitely, humbled to be part of this. This is pretty awesome. I appreciate everybody who's helped so far. That's dope.
For sure. It's absolutely incredible. Tone, that takes us, if we get to $5,000, that's going to bring us to, what, $14,000? Trip, is my math right on that? $14,000 raised as a club?
That's crazy. Pushing right on there, Dirty. Absolutely. Yeah, it's incredible.
Unbelievable. I don't know about you, Trip, but I'll get grief every once in a while about playing the game too much. There's always those times where it's like, you're in the middle of something and and you don't want to stop doing it, but you got something else that you got to do. And I certainly think there are times where people are like, it's just a stupid video game, blah blah blah. But this week, I've definitely made it clear, I'm going to dedicate time to this because it's important. And I know you've been doing the same this week. How does it feel to be, closing in on $5,000?
It's absolutely phenomenal. I can't even begin to express how
how much my heart is swelled for this community watching this happen. You know, like many of us, we have families, and you know, my wife and child certainly give me their fair amount of grief for spending the time that I do on this. But you know, my wife is an incredible partner, and she has been right next to me every step of the way this week and celebrating with us. She's astounded that a group of dedicated gamers can come together the way we have and the way this community has, and change things in the real world. You know, we can do more than 2 dots.
Yeah.
We can do.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that $5,000. We just, you know, we have the capability now that money can build 5 village schools.
Unbelievable.
For children who wouldn't access education otherwise.
Wow.
Gamers are doing
Yeah.
that. That's gamers.
Yeah.
Right. It's amazing.
Yeah. True impact around the world. Damn. What do you think, Ruger? How does that make you feel, Ruger, as CP, to be, you know, heading up one half of the nation that is able to do something like this? Stop. Oop.
Man, yo, I'm overwhelmingly happy about it, man. I'm proud of everyone, you know, that reached out, you know, and just saw the bigger picture, you know. Normally, I mean, you know, people always have negative stuff to say. This just shows everybody that this is way bigger than just gaming. We don't just sit on our controllers, like, you know, our money goes into something way bigger than us, way bigger than the community. And I'm just proud that everybody was able to just set everything aside and come together and just spread positivity and, you know, help out. These kids really need that, and you know, I'm just happy that we were able to do that. All of us as a community.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Moving up the chart.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
it's just incredible, Ruger. I mean, you look at it like there's definitely, I mean, if you look up and down that list, like I say, we're over 40 clubs now that have donated, and many of those clubs shoot at each other. Some of them shoot at us. Some of them downright hate us. You know what I mean? Hate me personally, that kind of thing. And you see them coming through with donations. And I gotta say, you know, for the entire community, whether we have, you know, beef in game or not, it doesn't matter. We're all human beings. We're all adults. And to be able to see people set that aside, you know, set aside any of the silly game, you know, nonsense for a good cause is just incredible, and something that everybody in the community can be proud of. That's for sure. Well, man, take us up.
Wagon approaching. Pass it on the right. Moving it up to
Thank you, sir.
Taking the right.
I want to hear those hoofs thundering across the plains. Oh, this is great. Everybody feed their horses before we left?
$5,100.
Wow, unbelievable! That is so cool. Who put in the last dono for the to push us over the edge? Who had the goal breaker? That is so incredible.
Well,
I'm just passing a message up the line from the back. There's so many of us that they can't hear the program.
Oh, that is wild. Yeah, this is something truly special. I mean, if you look at the dots scrolling along the map right now, yeah, the fact that you can't even have comms unless you're in the same posse with the people at the end. So normally we have our road captain, who in our club, the road captain leads the rides, and then tail gunner is at the end, making sure that we don't lose anybody behind us or have any issues with somebody, you know, approaching from the rear to attack the formation. So generally they're in the same posse so that they can maintain comms, because the reality is when we're all together riding, there's no way you can hear everybody, just because the train snakes on for so long. It's absolutely incredible. This is when the guy who did the IGN article about us, when he came to ride with us, that was something he was just blown away by. He had never seen anything like that. So dope. So dope. I wish I could ride and read this at the same time. Let's see here. Looks like Sabro came through with 25, and Tier came through with 100.
Right.
Thank you, Tier. That's incredible, bro. Tone with 25, helping to push us over that $5,000 mark. Absolutely incredible. Cannibal Cowboy with a 50 piece. Thank you very much for that. Micah, Trippin' Man coming through huge. Vanguard coming through huge. Thank you guys. Really such a beautiful thing. Watching those numbers go up and up and up is I don't know, every time it goes up it feels like we won something, you know, and the reality is we got a whole bunch of kids around the world that did win something and are going to benefit from it. I'm so thankful for everybody in the community digging deep. I know these are tough times for a lot of people around the world, so to see people putting aside differences and finding ways to, you know, sacrifice within their own lives to make room in the budget to give some money to some unfortunate, you know, less fortunate children is truly, truly beautiful. Truly beautiful.
Taking a left. I think I've seen there someone literally donated the last of the money they had.
Wow.
That's crazy. The last of the money going to go to the cause. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah, there's
a right, crossing the
there's
river.
a parable in the Bible about that, and you know, I won't try to quote it, but you know, it talks about the fact that you know, if you're a millionaire and you give $1,000 to a charity, $1,000 is appreciated, and it's a good thing, but it's really not that much of a sacrifice, right? Whereas, you know, if you're somebody who's down to your last $10 and you donate that to somebody because they seem even less fortunate, and you know, you are putting them before yourselves, then, you know, even though, you know, it's only $10 or, you know, whatever it is, that $10 means a lot more to you than that 1,000 does to that millionaire. So when we see people coming through with those donations, some of them are $2, $5, like they're, you know, it is not a competition to see who can quote unquote, you know, be on top of the donor list, because everything's relative. You know, if you're really trying to make that sacrifice and, you know, you're going to go without something by making a donation, that's really at the heart of charity. I mean, that's what it's really about, and it's just a beautiful thing, just an absolutely beautiful thing. So thank you very much to everybody who donated. Say it again.
There's a saying in physics that nature abhors a vacuum. That's the philosophy
Stopping.
that I operate under when it comes to bank accounts.
Yeah.
I just I create a vacuum. Nature will refill it.
That's right.
So empty out.
That's right.
Give it to somebody else. It'll come back.
That's right. I'm going to lead it up on the walk as we get remounted here. Just incredible. I'm going to check the chat. It's hard for me to watch the chat, obviously, while we're riding and that kind of thing. So for everybody who's commenting in the chat, thank you very much. I hope you guys are enjoying this. What's up, Peacemaker? Hey, Jamsey. What's going on? Jenny in the chat, Snow Malone in the chat. Welcome. Sky O'Donnell, Jeremy. Thank you guys all for joining the chat.
Birthday, Peace. I don't know if anybody
Happy
mentioned
birthday, Peacemaker.
That. Peace's birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
And all right, we got the formation back. We're straight, what, man? I just survived an assassination attempt.
Pick it up to a truck. Move the canter.
Somebody's shooting at us.
Yeah, I don't know.
NPC, yeah. Somebody probably kicked him or something as he rode by.
Shooting at me, I'm gonna fall out. Nah, I didn't kick anybody, but I'll fall out. Oh, someone got him.
Zach, how do you like riding on Red Dead compared to riding on GTA? Did you hear me, Zach, or no? I think Zach's muted.
It's a lot more involved on Red Dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. The
Yeah.
mechanics are so
Yeah,
different.
I prefer GTA.
Yeah, for sure.
GTA seems so much easier. I definitely would agree with that.
Taking the left.
Sharp
And it's
left.
cooler because they're motorcycles.
Yeah, that too.
What was your best ride this year, Zach, in real life?
I'll tell you about it.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I'll tell you, I
can hear dirty Drew's psychos echo.
Oh no. Yeah, I took my bike in for the annual cleaning a couple weeks back. I rode it over and scrubbed it all down, and there was a ton of road salt on it and that kind of thing, which is terrible. It's crazy, the parts on a Harley, how quickly they sort of oxidize and rust, and you're like, what the this thing is gonna ride through all different kind of weather and everything. Why wouldn't you use parts that are gonna hold up to that kind of thing? It's really frustrating. Cougar.
Cougar. There's a cougar.
Right, take the right. Cougar, take
Got
the
him.
right.
Oh, he's not down. I got a kill marker, I thought. There he is. We don't break formation for cougars. Unless it's 3 a.m.
Depends what she looks like.
More super fast.
Oh, this is so great.
I ride a Shire. They don't care about the cougars.
This is great, but yeah, I can't wait to get...
Do they exist in your world, Trip? What's that, TG? Do they exist in your world? Because they'd have to be older than you, right? It's tough. It is tough.
Right, what's a... Yeah, what's a...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Cree. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bail. I almost went all in on that discussion.
Yeah, I heard it.
I was like, oh, you think that? No.
I just wanted to make an old joke. That was
That's great.
And now back to our regularly scheduled family-friendly program.
Save the Children operates in 120 countries around the world and has been contributing to saving children from poverty, disease, and hunger for over 90 years. We're gonna have a little video interlude as we switch from Red Dead to GTA in a few minutes here. There's a little bit of a video that I grabbed off of Save the Children's YouTube channel that it's a few years old, but it kind of talks about the impact that they've had, and here in 2020. It's always significant when the timeline starts in black and white, or like just barely, even having moving film. So to be able to look at, footage from literally like World War I, World War II, these images, or World War II at least, going back 90 years, to see the reels of, those guys out there setting up, medical tents and food kitchens and all of that kind of thing to help with refugees. I don't want to sound overly sentimental, but I think that all of us can agree that there's just, when you think about the things that children have to go through in the world when wars break out, you have political people and others, kicking off these wars, and the people who suffer the most are often, those least able to defend themselves. And that's why, again, you look at the work that Save the Children has done in places like Syria and elsewhere in times of crisis, and it just feels so good. It's such a good cause for us to be able to contribute to, and I think that's in large part why we've seen so much of the community come out, is they recognize the vulnerability that children have, and how sad it is. So just beautiful to see everybody kicking in and helping raise money for such a worthy cause.
We're good, Watman?
$5,155 so far. That is so much more than I thought we'd be able to do this year.
Moving it straight up the gallop. It was 1898.
Since what?
As the Reaper Lords make their long journey.
Can you narrate for us?
Goodness. Across rivers and trees, through rivers.
to the beautiful town of McFarlane's Ranch. The Reaper Lords were over 70 strong. You look at the front, you can't see the tail end. All fighting for the same cause.
Perfect American accent.
I feel like there should be spaghetti western music.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Let's finish strong, Watt man. Finish strong.
For the kids, man. Sing for the kids.
Slow down to a walk. Moving the 2x2, little shotguns out.
Going to a walk.
Oh, low down. Low down.
We're going to form up at the gates of McFarlane's Ranch. Just take it up on a walk. Just fall back in on the walk. 2x2 load pump shotgun out. I remember doing these formation rides. Assassin, you remember the first time we got on here trying to do a formation ride?
Come to a stop, 3, 2, 1, stopping.
It was like hell for leather, everybody just fucking flying into each other everywhere.
Oh, it was so funny. I'm so glad we streamed it. There's a video that people can look back at our first time on Red Dead. We were all super hyped to get out and do a formation ride, and we were just plowing into each other, getting hit by wagons, falling off our horses. It was such a mess. It was such a mess. So, Assassin, as somebody who's seen both sides of things, from GTA to Red Dead, what do you think about the move that we made in terms of the recruiting? We obviously are, currently active on both GTA and Red Dead, but have moved all the recruiting over to Red Dead. Do you think it was a good move for the club?
Moving out on the walk.
Overall, yeah, obviously because we've gained so many medals, but at the same time we've lost a few along the way, whether that down to personal circumstance or, just general day-to-day stuff, or even down to the game. You can only look at it from what you see as the perspective and what's best for everybody. No one individual decides what we do as a club. We decide it together. So, when the club makes a decision, sometimes people don't agree with that decision, but pre-meeting matches, we're never gonna make everybody happy 100% of the time, but at the same time, when you look at the way we are, the way we do things, some of the newer guys that have come in over the last 12, 18 months, we've gained some really great Reaper Lords. So, I think as an overall, it's been a great investment of our time for starters, and something to be proud of.
So you think we'll make a switch over to Cyberpunk if they ever add a multiplayer?
I'm playing Cyberpunk right now, and I'm playing. Hell no. No, I don't know. You never know what time will do for us. There could be something that comes along that everybody thinks is the most amazing thing they've ever seen, and that's what we want to do. At the end of the day, if we decide it together as a club, and the majority wants it, then that's the way this baby works. So
that's right. That's right.
Hit him up in
Hit him up.
3, 2, 1. Hit him up.
I think that is one of the most impressive things about this club, though. It is not the game that we're here for; it's each other. The platform itself doesn't matter. We could transition to a new game. We could do it.
Yeah.
Do it together.
Yeah. It's a funny thing. It's, I don't know. You hear people say all the time, "Oh, you take the game too serious. You take the game too serious." It's like, nah, it's not about the game. It has nothing to do with the game. We don't care what game it is. It could be GTA. It could be Red Dead. It could be Cyberpunk. It could be whatever that game Cree likes to play on her phone is. I don't know what these kids are doing today.
Nope.
But you know what I'm saying? Like the game is so secondary to what we do. It's about this right here, all of these people and the relationships that we have together. It's not about a video game. It's about relationships. We just happen to meet up on this game. We just happen to get everybody together so we can talk and laugh and have fun and share our lives together. And this provides an environment to do that. But like, that's why it's hard to be a prospect. That's why we're rough on people. That's why we try to weed out people who aren't fully committed, aren't fully mature, aren't, you know, natural born leaders, the type of people that, you know, just are going to be about themselves, you know, more than the club. You know, those are the people who don't do well through our prospecting period. If you can, you know, sort of set aside your ego and be prepared to, you know, do what it takes to join something bigger than yourself, more significant than yourself, then you can thrive and do well. But if it's all about the me show, you know, that doesn't work. You have to be able to set that aside. And the people who do, they do extremely well in this club. And, you know, we're fortunate to have them. That is for sure. I see Uchiha in the chat. ORMC Skills, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Sky O'Donnell, welcome, welcome. Connie, good to see you there, man. MHG, forever forward, that's a fact. Nice to see all you guys in the chat. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Now that we have settled here at McFarland's Ranch, Lord Slurring, take the reins, please.
I will. We're going to divide each up into 5 posses. This will be the biggest salute I think we ever have done. Lord Psycho, please form a posse and invite Lord Nisky, Lord Blackquill, Lord Calamity, and Lord Con.
Copy that.
Lord Crippleman, please form up a posse. Invite Crumps, Sin City, Dirty, and Bird. Sack, please form a posse. Invite Swifty, Tyr, Ryan, and Firefox Kid. Assassin, please form up a posse and invite Kin, Cree, Victor, and Toad. Zero, please form a posse and invite Ruga, Artorius, Too Good, and Screw. Badger, please form up a posse.
The dream team.
Invite Ebro, Psycho, Khan, and Calamity, and Nice Guy.
Can you put me with my list again? I'm trying to watch the YouTube.
I'm in your list.
Oh, shit.
I didn't hear who else was with us, but...
Please,
Thanks,
posse leaders, please tell me when the posse is done, when you haven't set up.
Can you hit me with my list again, Swearing, please?
Do you want me to repeat the teams? No, I can't do that.
Yeah, just my one thing.
He did off the top. His head. I was in your team.
Go into the player list, invite the 4 players underneath your name. Let's see. Assassin, you are to invite Kin, Tone. Fuck. Jumps.
Let's let everybody else invite and you'll get the last person.
Yeah.
My seat's open, just hop on in, anybody.
We have to do it like that. Okay, and when the teams are formed up, please get on your horses and get in the corral.
Do I have to clear my posses?
I'm still missing somebody for my team. Yes, please, Dirty.
Right.
Vic's turn, my posse, bro.
I want the team leaders to spread out with their teams along the corral. Every team is to be together at a certain point at a corral, some distance to the other teams.
Social distancing.
Yeah.
Is anybody missing a posse invite?
I am. I just cleared one.
You're not a
Trip, are you the posse leader for me, I think?
I still don't have a posse either.
You good?
Okay, my team, we're standing here, guys.
It will be easier as well when the team is standing in the corral to see how many people are in every team, and then we can adjust if somebody has too many or if somebody has too few members.
My team over here, guys. Please.
Anyone who needs a posse, jump in to mine.
Yeah, we gotta even out the box.
Are you sure you're an all-stage score?
Yep. So it's gotta be 5 members in each posse.
Zero,
Right?
myself,
Let's see. How many do we have here It's this one team.
I had to invite Psycho. He's gonna boss.
Yeah, we've seen more of those. So.
Look at all these
Five
Reaper
over
Lords.
here. Yeah, there are Reaper Lords everywhere. I want you to stand by the corral, by the fence. That will make it a lot easier. Because there are so many at the moment right now, so it's hard to keep track of you.
Alright, who's screwing my end? Son,
You
whoever
are not.
you just do it.
Yeah, we are. You have to help the judge and see that nobody cheats. You know.
But you're not
Don't know what you're talking about.
Alrighty, let's see. We have a team of 5 here, led by Lord Psycho, and then we have a team of 6 over here, led by Zero, and over here we have a team of 5.
I'm in a.
And we also. Which team are you on, Badger?
I invited everyone, but I think some
Yeah,
of them
Badger was a team leader, but the people who he invited didn't join like they were supposed to.
Yeah, Sabro, Comedy, Jenny, Khan.
Because their name was duplicated.
I was supposed to go to
We have one team of 5 here, and we have one team of 5 here. This team seems to be a bit mixed up. Who is the team leader? Who has the members?
I think something were duplicated. That's probably why, as far as names.
Alrighty.
So do you want to wiggle with it, boys?
I'm going to go over the rules. Most of the lords already know them, but also for the viewers that are looking on what we are doing. Remove all cards. No golden cores or bars are allowed. So no tonics and no steaks with flavor. The first weapon we will use is the machete. If you don't have a machete, that's too bad for you, because then you have to use your knife. The only thing that you are allowed to use is the walk. There will be no trotting, no cantering, no galloping, and especially no full gallop. Only walk. The goal is to take out the members from all the other teams. If you die, you die, and you are not allowed to re-enter the corral for the first round. When there is only one team standing, we will restart and have a second round with another weapon. The first weapon, as I said, will be the machete, only walking, and of course, yeah.
Awesome.
When I shoot my gun, the fighting will begin. Well, everybody ready? Any questions?
Nope.
Ready to go?
Put the
Get the
music
flag,
on.
guys. Can we have some Human Ego playing during this fight, please?
Please
If we
make
are
sure
allowed
for
to
the
use
pause
what?
off.
I'm gonna put some
Guys,
music on.
We're going for these.
No, don't get us any copyright strikes, please.
Right, it's Sancho. It's Sancho. It's fine.
Hey, can Sabro and I join Trips Posse? Just to not be just the 2 of us.
Oh no.
We need to have 5 or 6 members in every party. If it's the 2 lords that are not in a
I'm
party.
gonna dynamite us if we don't get started soon.
Yeah, Sabro and I were in a posse.
Right. That'll get the party started. He still got all his cards.
Yeah, get in the posse and be ready. Go!
That one guy that's in the lobby with it.
Make sure you
Get in the corral so you don't get...
Broadside, broadside.
Trip, can you open up the posse, please? So we
Stick
can
together, stick together.
Can you imagine being the one random player that joined this lobby?
I have been.
Wait for me.
Hey, Trip,
Ah.
can you open up the posse?
Oh, I'm out.
We can join.
Swifty down.
Good work, good work.
Get back here. Get back. This is for the process.
Remember, if you die, do not enter the corral again.
Oh.
Avenge me.
Get him, Saka. This is
Come here, Rob.
challenge.
Come here.
Zach's sneaky, you're running away.
I'm so sorry, Calamity.
I've got 2 kills with a knife. 2 kills with a knife.
If you're really sorry, Mira, you'll get back to your house.
Walking on me, walking
Come
on
on,
me.
nice guy. You can do it, nice guy.
Walking on me.
Nice guy. Chaser.
We need to back up a bit. Gain some help.
We got him, Con. We got him, Con. I took 2 of them out for our team 0.
Get him, Jimmy.
Walking only, no
Nice.
guns.
Go, Con. Good shit, man.
Take it here, boys.
Was that
Gain some help.
I got you.
Yo, Ryan, bro, only walking, dude.
Con, Jenny, guys, together. Stick together, Vic. Stick together, guys.
Look at these ball-offs over here.
There we go, there we go.
Got a whale of a time over there.
Tactical.
Get him, Vic.
I'll get right in the middle. Like a warrior.
Get him.
Get him.
No.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Let's push in here, boys. Take the other side.
Get on here. Alliance here.
Get here!
Ah, fuck.
Look at Jenny running away, man.
Remember, it's for the kids.
Go away. I'm trying to throw in a sensor beep every time someone swears, but
Got him! Finally!
Come on, Con. Do it. Get him.
No swearing, remember language.
You got it. Oh, shit.
You must
oh.
Anybody else alive?
Is there only one team left?
Yeah, I think so.
Cheaters. Good
game,
game, Red.
guys.
Good game, good game.
Good game.
Who was
Assassin.
Oh, the dog wins again.
What a
shock.
Okay,
Every
Lords.
time, boys.
Get on your horse. Hey, ride or die. Lords, get on your horses, get into the starting position, and get ready for another round. Remember, we're doing this for the kid. No foul language, no swearing.
I was trying to catch it, but my party
Kick
is
got
open
wrecked
to
for the
go
kids.
with you.
What's up, Cinnabon? Welcome, welcome.
We need to censor sound bite. Dirty for the
Oh, that's great.
When the teams are mounted up and in position, I want an acknowledgement from every team leader.
Calamity over here.
We're good.
Feeding my horse.
The winner's good.
That was round 1, son.
That was round 1. We're gonna have
And we
another
won.
round, and the weapon for this round will be the hammer. If you don't have a hammer, you will use your knife.
There you go, Ryan.
Oh, I do have a machete. Oh, no.
Mine's glitching out. He keeps whipping it out and putting it away. I'm not doing anything. Oh, there it goes.
I like
Yeah,
the
just
hammer,
press
bro.
circle. It should
Oh, that was
fix
weird.
it to me.
I like the green wrap.
But teams ready?
Mine's good
Ready?
too.
Ready over here.
Yeah, my health is up.
Ready.
I'm good.
Ready.
Hammers out. Get ready.
Hammer time.
All right, let's stick together, guys. Stick together, guys. Stick together.
Mine's doing that thing. I
Let's
can't.
stick
Again,
together.
boys. Turn again.
Yo, how do you stop it from doing?
Shane, let's get 0.
Yeah, the hammer's glitching, bro.
We swarm them. We swarm them.
They're attacking from the rear. They're attacking from the rear. Wheel around. 180, 180.
Oh, nearly got beard, I nearly got beard.
0.
I made a good little knife.
Firefox, Kate, stop getting that little tap away.
Oh,
0, good stuff.
I'm so sorry.
Do we have friendly fire turned off for our posse?
I think we have friendly fire on.
Oh, Zach, you're in trouble on that big slow horse. Zach's about to get surrounded.
Let him go, tell him, let him go. Let him go, let him go.
Good man,
Oh, Zach. Look at that.
Yeah, go run that way, Finn. Go run that way.
How?
We got some coming up behind us, boys. Behind us, boys. TG's creeping up on us there.
I'm your Huckleberry.
That's
That's just
all
my
right.
game.
We got Tia. We got Tia.
We gotta get it.
One that matters. This is the only one that matters.
Nice. Keep it together. Keep it together, boys. Keep it together, boys. Keep it together.
What you doing?
KO is what you're doing.
I'm shaking him.
All right, we got Zero's team over here. Wheel around. Wheel around.
You don't have a hammer?
Take him down.
Nope.
Nah, you don't have a hammer.
I just shaked you with my knife.
Oh, Screw the ducking. Where you going, Screw?
Screw, where you going? You need to hug me though.
The tree is on the way out.
In one hand and a gun.
Oh, but they run away, but they're slowly walking away.
People aren't even swinging on my screen, and people are dying next to them.
Go out on your own terms.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That was funny.
Trip, you're a slayer.
Ruger was like a
Go
phantom
left,
swing.
go left, go left.
Oh, I left the
Wheel
bastard
around,
on half
wheel
health.
around,
Get
wheel
him. He's the only one that matters now.
Yeah.
Ruger looked at me and killed me.
Oh, back it up, Stone. Back it up. Let him sit in the middle. Nice. How's that?
It's Cree out. That's all that matters.
Cree's getting. Watch yourself, Ken. Watch yourself. Let's go, let's go. Get in there. A very slow-paced charge is what we need.
Yeah.
Let's go
Reaper
down.
Lords
12 minutes
walk.
Gotcha.
We shall come out of my stick. Enemy.
What for that?
Oh! I don't know who I'm killing. I'm getting.
This skank assassin.
Badger. He's got no chance. There's only Badger left. He's getting double
They ain't
shot.
got, they ain't got the plums for it. That's what it is.
I just want to tell you boys that I want to take this time to thank you all for turning up. Sometimes I need you to take part for me to be such an amazing winner. So thank you.
All right, that's wrap. That's a wrap. Ah, beautiful.
With the next game.
Nah, nope. We're gonna slide over to GTA. Let's get everybody back in the circle, though. Everybody into the corral. Let's all just form up one last time on Red Dead.
Well played, ladies and gentlemen. Good games. Good games.
Let's get everybody. Let's get everybody to line up in 2 rows, please. 2 rows. Horses shoulder to shoulder, like 2 shows of force. Stack it up in 2 rows, front and back. Form up on Lord Zach. Lord Zach has the position. Form up to the left and right of Lord Zach. Let's get a row behind him. A row out front. Let's get a little nice little picture to wrap things up.
Thank you, Ryan.
Look at these bodies, man.
2 rows, 2 rows. A front line and a back line. Shoulder to shoulder with the horses, please. Pat your horse to calm him down.
Oh no.
Push in on the left joystick, left in on the joystick to get him settled. Let's get that second row formed up.
Wait, where was Violet?
There you go.
This is why I love
Let's get that second row formed up so that we have everybody together. We don't want it to be a mile wide and an inch deep.
I'll back up.
Yeah, if you're on the ends, just wheel around to the second row, please. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Are you guys good?
Just gorgeous.
Zero, you can back up.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Why am I next?
Assassin, right up here with me, please.
Everybody, those tiny little pony horses should be in the front. The real horses should be in the back. Okay, Trip.
Look at that Reaper Lord army, bro.
Tiny horse just made for a small target. Trip. I'm surprised an old man like you can get a big horse like
This
that.
is just beautiful.
That's what brownies are for. They help me out enough to saddle.
Kneel down, Brownie. Kneel down.
He's all horse.
Yep.
This looks so good. Outstanding, Reaper Lords. I want to say thank you to all you Lords for coming out today, hopping on the game, representing the club. Just absolutely beautiful, just like we have been doing from day one. 7 years later, still out here, doing it the right way. So impressed with all you guys. Salute to everybody. Sasson, any final words before we shift from Red Dead over to GTA?
Yeah, I just want to give everybody a huge shout out. You know, I've been moderating the chat very minimalistically, to say the least. I just want to say thanks to everybody for donating, being a part of this with us, and your donations are truly appreciated in coming together and doing this for such a good cause. So from myself and every single Reaper Lord there, every single Reaper Lord that couldn't make it tonight, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and hopefully we'll be able to do something like this again with your help and support. So thank you so much.
Indeed. Absolutely beautiful. We are currently sitting at $5,325 raised. Truly something for everybody to be proud of.
Wow.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, that's going up, bro. Hold on. That's awesome. That's just amazing. Oh, I'll be doing the wiggle. There we go.
All right, Reaper Lords. We are going to now switch over to Grand Theft Auto. Everybody, when you switch over your game, just head over to Luis's Auto and LS Clubhouse. We are going to go ahead there and form up, and Wattman is going to lead us on a ride up to Beakers in Paleto Bay. So, again, thank you very much for everybody who's here. For those of you Lords who can't make it over to GTA, thank you for setting aside time out of your day to be here for this. It's been beautiful. And to everybody who's been watching, thank you very much. To everybody who's donated, thank you so much. Take pride in yourself. Next time somebody tells you that video games are a waste of time, you tell them you helped raise over $5,000 for Save the Children. I'm going to go ahead and... That's right. All right, I'm going to start up a little intermission. A video is going to play from Save the Children, telling you a little bit about their organization as we make the transition over to GTA Online. We'll see you guys back in 3